What's up, everybody? Welcome to Let's Talk Bets, breaking down Super Bowl props and everything else with Jason Coppell from 1:37 p.m. and our very special guest, former Jets sideline reporter Alex Gimo. Alex, what's going on?
The legend yourself.
I'm on senior time over here, so it's late.
And I live where the seniors live, so we got a whole senior citizen vibe going on top. We're very, very blessed. It is the days of quarantine. Alex is cooped up at her grandmother's house, and she put on makeup at 10:30 at night. So let's go. Let's get it.
Cheers, guys. Monday night.
Absolutely.
You're lucky being out there in Florida, man. I showed you guys before. I got like 18 inches outside right now.
I was in Dallas, like I was telling you. I missed my flight yesterday, so I was stuck in the airport for 7 hours. And let me tell you something, Kev. There is not one thing that I would I would wish on my worst enemy. If I wanted somebody to be tortured more than I would wish sitting in a Dallas airport during quarantine with a mask on with a hangover for 7+ hours.
That's what happened to me, minus the mask, when we were out in Dallas for 2015. I missed my flight in the morning. I was on standby for like 15 hours, and then I finally got my flight back. So
I remember that was a nightmare.
Kev, that is some flat-brimmed hat you're wearing. I just wanted to
always with the flat top. Always with the fitted flat top. Always.
I got flat tonight too.
I haven't seen that since high school days. I like it though.
Well, it's the high school baseball hat. So anybody in the chat, if you have any questions for Jay, if you have any questions for Alex, she's probably got a whole bunch of dirt to spill on the Jets. I'm sure she wouldn't mind doing that.
Who does it?
We're going to start with the Super Bowl, and obviously the line right now: KC minus 174, Tampa plus odds at plus 146. Me personally, I just can't bet on Tom Brady and the Bucs. So no matter what, I'm going with Mahomes and KC here. I think that's smart money. I think he showed last year, that no matter what the deficit is, 10 points down against Salah's defense, he was able to overcome that. So I'm not putting any faith in Todd Bowles and his defense to hold a lead down if they do take a lead early on. So I'm all over KC in this one. What are your thoughts, Jay?
My thoughts are that everybody's blasting us in the chat about the audio. What's going on with the audio?
Is the audio bad? Sounds good for me.
Sounds good to me too.
Sounds good to me too. What the hell?
I don't know. Well, I'll say this about KC. There will never be another time in my life while Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs where I bet against Kansas City, no matter how big the line is, no matter how much money it is.
Thank you.
I put some Cheetos. They weren't Cheetos, asshole. They were fucking Cheez-Its. So if you're gonna talk shit, at least get it right. Fucking idiot. So anyway. Yeah, Alex. Just FYI, last time I was live, it was 4:00 in the morning with Kev. We were live talking about when they hired Salah. Tyson was asleep, and somebody in the chat told me that if you microwave Cheez-Its, they taste good. So I put some Cheez-Its in the microwave. They were fucking good, but I guess I put too many in, and I was stoned as hell, and I was popping them in my mouth. And then they were talking shit that I was eating so many Cheez-Its, so I couldn't have.
It's like you ate a 2-pound bag.
When you get stoned, are you taking gummies or you just smoke it?
Yes.
Yes to what?
Both.
Clearly, I don't smoke weed. So.
Yeah, I mean.
Did I ever tell you the story when I took a gummy once? I took 2 by accident. Oh, I crawled to the toilet for an hour. It was nuts.
It's a bad story.
Oh, well, I thought it was levitating out of the bed, I was flying. It was just a weird feeling.
Edibles can be kind of weird because if you've never taken edibles before and you just start eating some, it's a completely different kind of high. So when you eat edibles, I ate some cookies one time before a bachelor party, and
of course you ate cookies.
Yeah, I ate some weed cookies and I got on a plane all ripped. And I had my only panic attack of my life on that plane. And I never remember looking in the fucking mirror in the bathroom because I was all freaking out. And I was like, you better calm the fuck down. You're on a plane. You stop right now. You're gonna get arrested. It'd be a federal crime. No shots tonight. No shots tonight. I was hungover as shit yesterday.
It reminds me of the Bridesmaids scene where she's high as hell. And
How did we go to that? We were talking football. Let me go back. Switch it up here.
I will not bet against the start until later on, but yeah, go ahead.
I will not bet against the Chiefs ever again in my life. I know Tom Brady is the GOAT. This is his 10th Super Bowl. It's absolutely absurd. And I would not be shocked if Tom Brady would figure out a way to win this game. But I promise myself never again will I, and not that I have recently, but never will I ever bet against Patrick Mahomes. They were down 9-0. It should have been 10. When the Bills missed that extra point, that game was over. But that's besides the point. They were down 9-0 to the Bills, and literally, I feel like I got up to get a beer and came back and it was 21-9. I mean, they're so explosive and so good. Come on, it's Chiefs.
I put a sizable bet on the
You
Chiefs
did.
4 weeks ago before the Browns game because I was so positive that Mahomes and like Kelsey, as Jason knows, Jason helped me draft my fantasy team this year. Thank you for that. I came in second out of 16 teams.
Super Bowl.
Props to you.
I got to cut you off because I need to point something out.
Go ahead.
Primetime, can you take that comment out of there? I got to point something out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alex literally, since she's so old and she's so used to being asleep right now, she can't even spell her own name right. Look, she spelled her name right. She spelled her fucking name wrong.
G-I-I-A-M-O.
Yeah. Oh.
Way to market yourself.
You're picking it up. You can't. No, you can't. No, it's too late.
I don't think you're getting any new followers tonight.
Yeah, you got to switch that up. Actually, hey, listen, everybody, you better follow Alex. I don't think you can change that.
Oh my god, I hate myself. Whatever.
Whatever. It's T-I-A-I.
The comments still love you, so don't worry about it.
I'm on my like 4th drink tonight. It's fine.
Alex
is
on the same. Yo, by the way, FYI, Alex is putting out fire cooking content on TikTok. So
not yet. It's not out yet.
Trying to show me up.
Primetime has Primetime Eats. He does his own little cooking show.
Yeah, we've been doing it at halftime on here too.
That is embarrassing. Oh my god. But anyway,
I'm always a unique.
You're gonna get ready for the comments. Alex, be ready for the comments. They pull no punches in these comments. They're fucking crazy. This is the craziest.
I know how to spell my name. It's fine. But I took out a sizable bet, Kev, on the Chiefs before the Browns game. Because like, who the hell would ever bet against Mahomes and Kelsey and crew? And like, I was right. And like, I am the biggest Chiefs fan on Sunday. I literally cannot wait. Like, that should buy me a Peloton. It could buy me it could buy me everything. Like, I'm ready. Let's go.
You know what's hilarious about that? So Alex and I'm basically Alex's, like, her and I have been going back and forth on bets all year. We had a bad run in the beginning of the year, but we picked it up towards the end of the year. We've been doing a lot better. And she hit me up and she's like, all right, what do you think about this bet? And it was like plus 190 on the Chiefs.
He's my sensei.
It was like plus 190 on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl at that point. And I said, they're not going to lose to the Browns. They're not going to lose to the Bills. And then once they get to the Super Bowl, they're going to be a plus 190. You're going to get way better odds taking them now than if you wait till Super Bowl. So go for it. She was down. Then the funny thing was, I said at the very end, the only way this could fuck you is there's 3 games for Patrick Mahomes to potentially get hurt. Of course, in the Browns game, he gets fucking hurt. And she's texting me, she's like, oh my fucking God, what did I do? I was like, yo, don't worry.
But then Bills Mafia, like literally everyone fell for it. Everyone. Yeah. I did not. But it's like, seriously, the Bills, it's the freaking Bills, people. Like, seriously, no. They're not going to go into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs. I don't care if he has half a brain. They're still not going to beat them.
It's true.
Yeah, so betting line again is minus 174, at least the last I saw on KC for the money line, plus 146 on Tampa. Depending on which app you use, I've seen -3 for KC or -3.5. Either way, I'm probably betting that down to 2.5 just to play it safe. But my big lock of the week, I'm looking at Mecole Hardman over 25.5 yards. I know there's still some questions about whether or not Sammy Watkins is going to play. If he doesn't play, I mean, I feel like that's a no-brainer because he's pretty much your third option after Kelsey and Tyreek Hill. So what I was looking at as far as same game parlays, if you combine that with him getting at least 5 catches and a touchdown, you can do this on BetMGM along with KC money line, and the over 46.5 pays out 25-1. So that's something I'm doing there because I don't have the big money to throw down on one thing.
I like the Mecole Hardman play, and just giving you the temperature of the room down there in Dallas, where I was out there for a sports card convention for work, and a lot of people were around looking for Mecole Hardman and Clyde Edwards-Helaire cards on the cheap, thinking if one of them were to win MVP, could cash in. So I mean, it's
is he even going to be the number 1 back though? I'm putting my money more on Darrell Williams scoring a touchdown. I feel like he's been effective the last couple of weeks. I don't know if they're going to turn it back over to the rookie. Both of them are at 30.5 yards for the over/under.
I think they are. I think that Edwards-Helaire is going to come out of nowhere and light it up. Weird things happen in the Super Bowl, man. You know, like players step up out of nowhere and you never know who's going to get who's going to put up an MVP type of performance. So
it's like weird. Is it like it's like Brady's at home? Is it like a home game or not? Because like I don't understand.
Pretty home game.
It's in Tampa.
I mean, it's a Super Bowl game though, so even though it's like a home game technically, like it'll be a split crowd, and it's not even. It's like a COVID crowd, right? So like, will it even make any difference, or like
maybe 20,000 fans there?
Keep in the same routine, but like. I feel like no routine would ever correct Brady anyway. So like, doesn't even matter. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be 20,000 people in the stands. You figure maybe 30% of them will be Bucs fans. It's the tickets to get in are like $20,000. It's just out of control.
30%, you think?
Well, they gave away like 8,000 tickets to first responders. So like,
that's true.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. And not only that, but also,
I'm assuming they're from Florida, right, Jay? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a corporate crowd. It's going to be a corporate crowd. They're going to be a lot of like advertisers and NFL sponsors and stuff like that are going to get tickets. And so those people aren't going to be Bucs or Chiefs fans. There's going to be people that are going to the Super Bowl for, a reason to get away. Now there's no travel expense for Tampa fans, but there's really no travel. I just flew to Dallas for $26 round trip. So there's no travel expense anywhere. Yeah, $26 round trip. Why cost me another $99?
Alex,
how much did it cost you when you moved your flight? You missed your flight, you doofus.
It cost me another $99 to reschedule it.
It was more than your actual ticket.
So much more.
Here's the big question. I don't know if this prop's available. Jay, you have more of the novelty props than I do. What color will the Gatorade bath be? Because I don't have that on my app.
That was. Can we talk about something? Let's talk about something.
Yeah,
since we're gonna start getting into those crazy bets. Kev will back me up on this story, so you all know it's true. Last year, I was seeing a woman down here in Florida. I live in South Florida, close to Miami. I was seeing a woman whose daughter happened to be on the high school cheerleading team that got selected to dance during the halftime show with Shakira and J-Lo and all them. So I hit her up the night before the Super Bowl, and I got all the facts on the Super Bowl halftime show. And I put nice bets down on would J-Lo show butt cleavage? I knew the answer to that because she saw her costume. The answer was yes. What would J-Lo's first song be? Jenny from the Block, which was paying plus 600. Crushed that one. Okay. And then I think the third one was, would Mr. Worldwide be in the halftime show? And the answer was no. And that was like plus 150. Yo, I murdered that I went 3 for 3 on the halftime line. I know, Kev, you remember because I remember you.
Yeah, no, I absolutely remember. So now that's in the past. What about this year? Help our listeners out. How can we make some money this year?
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a woman with a daughter in the Tampa Bay greater Tampa Bay area this time. But I will help you guys out. So all right. So one of the props is players to pour liquid on the winning coach. Will it be a defensive player, an offensive player, or both? That's a weird one.
If the Chiefs win, it will 100% be an offensive player.
Oh, here's the answer.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, that's your boy Kelsey. Kelsey.
100% Kelsey, because he's a clown, but like a clown in a good way. Like he's hilarious. It'll be him.
So here's the odds, Kev. To answer your question, the color of the liquid thrown on the winning coach: orange is plus 150, red pink is plus 325. I feel like red pink is a good one because if the Chiefs win, why would they hit red?
Even the Bucs might do the red.
Yeah, I think the red's a good pick at plus 325. Yellow, green, lime is plus 425. Clear is plus 680.
I have a question. If I'm like a girlfriend or a friend of one of the players and I just text them, be like, hey, what color Gatorade are you drinking? Like, and they tell me, isn't that insider?
It ain't regulated by the SEC, Alex. You can do whatever the fuck you want, or else I'd be in jail right now because I ripped my bookie off for about $1,000
So I could like straight up text Steve McClendon like on Super Bowl Sunday, and be like, yo, what are you drinking? And he could tell me and I could put the bet in.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say that you're going to do that live. You do it quietly and you talk about it afterwards. What's wrong with you? Now Steve McClendon's not giving you the info.
Okay, cool.
You just blew it.
Yeah, you blew it. You blew your shot. You know what the funny thing is, Kev, is I knew the answers and yet I didn't bet more.
Get a boyfriend. No.
Like I was like Biff Tannen getting the Gray Sports Almanac, except I went to the sports book and bet $50. Like, what was I doing there? I knew the answers. Crazy.
So what are some of the other novelty props aside from Gatorade bet?
Okay, so
I don't have them on my app yet.
Will The Weeknd be wearing gloves when he first comes out? Yes, minus 225. No, plus 175. Will The Weeknd be seen with sunglasses at all during the halftime show? Yes is minus 150. No is plus 115.
100%. Yes, sunglasses.
Will the This is a funny one. Will The Weeknd perform with bandages on his head during the halftime show?
Have you not heard that he got like a new face? He's like Michael Jackson. It's bizarre.
Well, he's plus 600 to be performing with bandages.
Yeah.
It's 1100. No.
He's trying to make a statement. It's bizarre. It's so weird.
What color will The Weeknd's jackets be when he's first seen during the halftime show? Black is being a plus one.
Bet on this shit. Like, I don't
People bet on it. I promise you that.
You'll be surprised.
Okay, here's a good one. Alex, I'll let you answer this one. How many times will Gisele Bündchen be shown during the game? This is a lock.
Wow.
Over 1.5 is minus 200. That's got to be a lock.
Over 1.5. It'd be like 8 times. I mean, how many touchdowns is he going to throw? Also, when he's struggling, they're going to show her being like, "Oh, my baby." Oh, like, you know.
They have to show the stadium's 80% empty. They're going
to. Who else are they going to show? Yeah, 100%. That's a lock. I'm going to put that.
The only problem is though, if that's minus 200, what's the maximum that you could actually put on that? Like, is there any limit as far as like $50 bet? Usually, a lot of those props have a limit on what you can put on them.
Good point. That's a good point. I think probably. I don't know. That's a good question. Probably $100 is they probably max it out, so it's like 100 to 150. But I'm maxing out that bet. I'm taking the over on that. That's a fact.
I'm 100% doing that bet too.
Okay.
PT has halftime bet.
So in case you guys missed it, we'll be doing some M&M wraps during halftime, and then before the game, Jay and I are going to be doing a cook-off, cooking some skirt steaks. So,
Alex, you want to get in on the cooking battle? Can I just let everyone know? You all need to go follow Alex and all fucked up.
Just don't follow the ad that's under her name.
Take out that last name.
Who would want to follow me? I'm an idiot.
Tiaimo. All right. I mean, geez. Bad look. That's a bad look. All right. One last prop I want to tell you about that I really seem to like here. The primary color of Patrick Mahomes' headband.
Minus the fake boobs, but thank you. No, I have no tattoos. Pure.
Go ahead,
Jay. The primary color of Patrick Mahomes' headband will be red, minus 450. Black, though, is plus 220. I feel like it could be black, and it definitely could be white at plus 650. Like, what if he wants to rock a white headband with a red Chiefs logo on it? Like,
no,
red might be
his
weird.
girlfriend will be controlling his Super Bowl outfit, and like, wait, what color jersey they'll be wearing red, right? Because they're the home team. Oh no, they're the away team.
But, if they're wearing white, I'm putting some money.
They're wearing white, right? Because they're away.
Does he ever wear a white headband?
Oh, wait, are they the away team? No, they're like, aren't they a higher seed technically?
I don't know how it works, honestly, with the Super Bowl.
Me either. I think it depends.
I know there's some fire in the chat. Let's see it. Put it up there.
Bucks white.
Bucks white.
Wearing red. I trust the chat here on this one.
So then he's not going to be wearing white. I don't think so.
Away.
Tampa's away in their own stadium. That's some.
Yeah, they're away because that makes more sense.
Yep.
All
right, we got it. We got it.
Alex, what are you drinking?
It's like a twisted tea with Tito's in it. So it's like a loaded twisted tea.
You added Tito's? There you go.
Yeah, because
that's like if you were a real man, you'd be drinking your Trulies with a shot of vodka in it.
Listen, dude, I'm at grandma's and there's 2 feet of snow out there, and this is all I had in the cabinet. So
I have to virtually teach tomorrow, so I'm not.
She's at her grandma's house. We're lucky she's not drinking like peach schnapps or some kind of grandma beverage, like a fucking sambuca.
No. Wait, who's PT?
Primetime. They call him Primetime downstairs.
No, Kevin, you're PT?
Yeah,
yes. Clearly, you don't watch the show. So.
No, I do not. I love you.
Primetime's onions. Primetime likes to caramelize onions on the show and watch them.
Okay, I like it. All right.
Yeah, it only takes about 45 minutes. In case you didn't know, Rose from Titanic, she joins us every week and she hates me, so fuck me.
Yeah,
hey, Rose, what's up, baby?
She always talks shit to old Primetime down there. Rose a bitch though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is Rose a girl or a boy?
I don't know.
Who knows with this chat? Or John with the prediction 27-20 KC. I kind of like that as far as the under goes. It's a high spread as far as I think it was 56.5 on the over under. The last time they played, I think it was over 800 yards from Mahomes and Brady, and they still hit the under. I think it was like 27-23 the final score. So I'm probably rolling with the under there, but
I'm taking the over big time. Yeah. I think Kansas City will light them up. Yep. Todd
Bowles. If I'm going with the over, I'm buying it down at least to like, I don't know, 51 or something like that.
Wait, you think the Chiefs are going to light up the Bucks?
Oh yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes is putting up mid to high 30s.
I'm going to go over too, but I think it's going to be like a back and forth battle, crazy.
I think it will be until late. I think it'll be like 24-21 at halftime, something crazy like that, and then the Chiefs will pull away late.
Like, who wants to watch Brady win again? Like, honestly, like, who wants to watch? Like, yes, he's the underdog, but is he in life? No,
No.
not. So, like, get the hell out of here. No
You know
one.
what the problem is with Tom Brady? Like, he's so hateable because he's so goddamn good looking, and he has a supermodel wife. He always wins. He's rich as fuck, and he's like that guy has the best life of any person on the planet. Like, there's he never faces any adversity except when he goes down like 18 points in the Super Bowl, and then he just comes back and whoops ass.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, you're a Jets fan.
Be honest.
Alex, a Jets fan. No.
That's a no.
I like don't root against the team. Like I like root for. I mean, a lot of the guys that I used to like work with are gone, so like I don't care anymore. But I love my fans and the fans of the Jets because I'm like close with all you guys. So like yeah, I do. I root for them to like be good and be interesting. And my job kind of ruined sports for me, so like it's hard to like explain.
There's pictures of Alex as a little girl wearing Giants stuff. She's a Giants fan. She can admit it, but it's all right.
I grew up a Giants fan, but even that, I don't even like root hard for them either. It's like whatever. It's like sports are sports now. I like whoever. I'm a fan of whoever I put money on now at this point. So it's whatever.
I have good news for you all though. She's a Mets fan. She's a Mets fan.
I am a Mets fan.
So what are your thoughts on all the chaos going on with the Mets right now with Cohen and Porter and everything that's gone on the last few weeks?
It's dicey. It's really dicey. Like the Mets cannot stay away from drama, Jay. Like I don't understand. It's crazy. Even when like everyone was so excited for the Mets to hire Steve Cohen, or not, they didn't hire him. I guess he's the owner, but that he bought the team, and then everyone thought he was like God's gift to the earth. But like this was the guy that Billions was based off of. Like. There's nothing about what just happened with GameStop or the stock market is shocking. Like this guy is cutthroat. Like he's all about the billions. Nothing about what he did was shocking. And the fact that he had his own personal Twitter account, like right away, and that he was like pretending to be like one of the people, like with us peasants and talking back with everyone. I knew it was going to be a disaster. I knew it.
But didn't we know that about him, like before he took over as owner? Like we knew that George Steinbrenner, he was probably an asshole, but he had billions, and Yankee fans loved him because he invested in the team. And I think if Cohen does the same thing, regardless of whether or not he's on Twitter interacting with fans or whatever he does with his hedge fund, as long as he's investing in the team and putting out a winner, I think fans are going to embrace him.
I think Mets fans. I think that he might become the most hated owner of all of sports because of this. But who cares if they're winning? Mets fans aren't going to care.
Honestly, like I think that you don't really get to be a billionaire and be able to buy a fucking sports team without being, pretty cutthroat. I think, and so I'm not surprised, but I don't think necessarily like the same way I don't think that the investor, that the retail buyers were doing anything wrong with doing what they did. I don't necessarily think that Steve Cohen really did anything wrong with doing what he did. I mean, I think that Robin Hood did something wrong, but I don't necessarily think that he had anything to do with that. I think that like both sides were just playing their game, right? I mean, like the little guy invested, they made a fucking fortune, and then the big guy came in and said, you know what, I'm going to squash this, and here's a couple $1 billion, and let's put an end to this. So it's just a battle right now, and they're just both trying to play their game. I'm never going to side with the billionaire because I'm with the people. I'm a man of the people. They want to try to squeeze the shorts out and everything and make their money. Then God bless, but. Robin Hood getting involved and putting a stop to it was fucked up. Fuck Robin Hood for that.
And not just that, trying to have a battle with Dave Portnoy is never a good idea. But shout out to Cody. A little something for all three of you. Thanks for having me on always and giving me the chance
to make
you guys laugh. God bless and stay safe. Thank you, Cody. Always available to provide some laughs and some jokes for us during the chat. We appreciate that.
Primetime's going to use that $5 to hire himself somebody to plow out his car tomorrow. I saw that thing was fucked up. It's under like 17 feet of snow. Holy dude.
My landlord said he was going to be here today at some point, but I'm still waiting. So
keep waiting.
at least I don't have to go into work tomorrow. I'm teaching virtually, so I'll be all right. Robin Hood will go under.
You ever not teach virtually right now? And I don't mean that as
no. We've been back in person all year. We only had 2 weeks virtually after winter break.
Obviously, I'm in the Rumson Middletown area down the shore. It's like virtual the whole time. We're in the red zone.
It's like 2 days on. We're one of 3 districts right now in at least my area in Union County that's all still full day virtual. So
you're Union County. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, apparently you guys missed it. Cody was out hustling some old people, shoveling snow earlier today. So he's getting ripped for that.
Security checks and fucking just not nice. Cody, nah, Cody's the man. He was clowning around and everyone gave him too much shit. Let Cody live, people. Man's trying to make a living.
Invest in DraftKings stock. Jay, I mean, you invested in what? In Penn, right?
In Penn. I bought Penn. Yo, I got a story for you. So Penn, I was going to buy 2,500 shares at $4 a share. It was right in like March when COVID started. And I knew that it was way underpriced. I knew that eventually the economy would recover and that Barstool, that brand had way more value than that. So I was about to call my broker and make that purchase, and $10,000 worth of Penn that would be worth today $300,000. $300,000. I didn't make the call. It went up to $9. I made the call at $9, but I bought it much less than I was going to buy originally. So I made a very nice payday on Penn, but it could have been so much nicer. So you never go broke taking a profit, but it breaks my heart almost that it's not as good as it should have been.
Appreciate you, Alex. Don't mind this donation. This is just funding for Primetime's lighting, stove, kitchen utensils. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Carry on with the show. Alex, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Even though we've been at it on Tuesday night. It was a fun convo. Wish we could have finished it. What is Penn selling at now? Isn't it over $100 now?
Yeah, it's at like I think it closed today. I'll tell you right now, but I think it closed today around 105. It's crazy. $9 to 105 in like 6 months, and really $4 to 105 in like 6 months. Yeah, it's at 103.98 today.
But also, let's also not like forget that they got extremely lucky because of COVID.
Yeah,
like that never would have like I think Portnoy is a genius. Like he's an asshole, but he's a genius, a marketing genius. That never would have taken flight, as he would say, without the pandemic at all.
So what happened was they were at like $26 a share before the association with Barstool. As soon as they bought into Barstool, it went up to 36. And I was going to buy it at 36 because I was so bought into the fact that like Barstool puts out all this gambling content and they would have no acquisition cost. They didn't have to advertise because their content is their advertising. Their brand is their advertising. And I knew that like there was two things in play. One, they were only legal in one state. And two, as soon as
Pennsylvania, right?
What's up?
It's only Pennsylvania, right?
Well, Jersey and Pennsylvania now, but when
Barstool here. I mean,
you can get Barstool. Oh no, yeah, it's just Pennsylvania. You're right. It's just not Pennsylvania.
Barstool app here.
You're right. It's Pennsylvania, and they just opened up in Michigan, but they will be in Jersey soon. They're going to be in all 50 states. And when they are, I figured it's a long-term play, but I didn't think it was going to go up to a fucking $103 in 6 months. I just figured when it went down to 4, I thought it was too big of a fucking steal. When it, so I was going to buy it. I wound up getting it at 9, but it's all good.
I mean, you were winning either way.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right, so you guys in the chat, if you have any questions for me, Jay, or Alex, anything at all, it could be bets, non-bets, anything at all, we'll take it. Any other props that you guys want to shoot out there? I still have Mike Evans over 63.5 yards. I think that's a lock. Mike Evans scoring a touchdown as well at plus 110. I love that. So again, if there's anything else you guys want to fire out, feel free.
Oh, I got a good one for you. This is a primetime flat cap bet. What is going to be the primary color of Bruce Arians' flat cap? Red, white, black, or gray?
Ooh, I'd probably go red. I'm feeling red on everything right now. Oh, he might avoid the red because KC's got the red.
Could go white. He's in Florida.
That's true. And they're wearing white, right? So
right. So red's minus 125, white is plus 140, black is plus 400, and gray's plus 350.
Not bad. Alex, if you want to share your channel, you're getting
what's a channel?
Your YouTube channel.
We'll get her up to speed. We're working on Alex's social.
No, I'm like Jeremy. Bear with me. I'm like inept. Like I don't understand. Like a channimo, like that. That's why I put my handle on my thing, but I spelled my goddamn name wrong. I'm an idiot. Just at Alex Giaimo, GIAIMO, and like you can find me on everything. TikTok. I will post a lot of content starting now.
There you go.
Yeah, I added an extra A there. Get rid of that.
What is the Brady rush yard prop? I don't even know what that's at right now.
I don't see that.
How many rushing yards does he have? Like 20, because he's the most unathletic human on the face of the planet.
That's what I'm saying. I would never put money on that.
Okay, I can give you what Brady's getting here. Rushing yards at least. Tom Brady rushing is 11.
11?
11 rushing yards plus 144.
I'm going under all day on that.
I'm going over.
What?
All he has to do is over 11. He has to get 12 yards to win the bet. That's it.
12 yards. If he gets 12 yards, you get plus 144.
I'm going over.
He doesn't run the ball.
How many times has he done that all year? I'm willing to bet probably not more than once or twice.
I'll look it up for you. How about that?
Look it up right now. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done it more than at least twice all year.
He does a lot of QB sneaks, but that's only like a yard or two. So
exactly. That's why I'm not going with the over.
Tom Brady in the year 2020, Tom Brady has 6 total rushing yards.
That's what that's a lock. He is not running for more than 12 yards.
Well, he could. It just takes one. He gets out of the pocket.
It really just takes one break. Yeah. One.
He has 6 rushing yards. Tom Brady has in 19 seasons. He has exactly 1,000 career rushing yards in 19 seasons.
Jeremy, we know each other. We met. What was it at Mo Wilkerson's charity event, his football camp, right?
Yeah, we met exactly. We met at Mo Wilkerson at Alex's first event as a Jets reporter. I actually interviewed Alex for nyjetsfans.com.
Remember that?
And
it was like a miserably hot day.
I was trying to pronounce her name. I thought it was Guillermo. Or
something. I was like, Jaimo.
Yeah. That was a funny interview. No, listen, Brady. Hold on.
I didn't say 20 yards. I said all he has to do is get over 11. I didn't say 20.
This season.
Who knows? Who knows?
There's no way I could bet Brady in the over. Boo, no Wilkerson. Yeah, he definitely didn't go out on the best terms here.
Is Wilkerson still playing? I don't even know.
I don't think so. Packers signed him for a little bit, and then I think he was gone.
He got injured, and then he got another DUI, and that was it. That was the end of him.
Alex, favorite interview you did?
Favorite interview. All right, Johnny Dangs, give me a minute. Let me think about this one.
Because you're with the Mets for a little bit too, right?
Well, the girl answer is Zac Efron. It was awesome.
That's not weird.
When did you interview him?
He's so freaking goddamn good looking.
When he was on the Jets sideline.
Yeah, I did Zac Efron and what's his name? I'm so bad. Hugh Jackman at the same time. Like a double team, you know? And I literally said that to them. I was like, I'm going to double team you guys for this interview. And they started hysterically laughing.
That's hot. I like that.
Yeah.
So that was like my most memorable.
They were like outside right here.
Yeah.
What's up, Kyle?
It was my most memorable interview.
What about athlete? Who is the nicest athlete that your favorite athlete to talk to?
On the Jets?
On the Jets. I'll give you the Jets.
Honestly, this is like another white girl answer. Eric Decker, he was like the best. He like went out of his way to make me happy, and like he's just like he was just like such an all around good guy. And like when he went down with the injury at the end of that year, what year was that, Jay? 2016. Kev, 2016.
Yeah, it's 2016. Yeah, that was when it all went to shit with Marshall and Sheldon Richardson and Fitz.
I mean, as bad as that team was, like looking back on it, they were so entertaining. Like remember, there was like Darrelle Revis, there was Mo Wilkerson drama, there was everything drama. Mm-hmm. It was great. Brandon Marshall.
Your first year was 2016, right? So you were there for UA. You were there for the
year after Fitzpatrick. Yeah. The year Fitzpatrick held out.
Yeah, you weren't there for Fitzmagic. You were there for Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, exactly.
Brutal.
Thank you, Dylan. Again, you have 2 first names. So
Dylan Allen.
By the way, I just interviewed AJ Dillon tonight and Jacob Eason. That was fun. Little Super Bowl radio row action going on. Got a couple rookies on the horn. I kind of like Jacob Eason. I think he can play.
Wolverine, getting some love for that one. There was something good here. Apparently, I look like Zac Efron. I'll take that. I don't think so. Who's the worst athlete you ever talked to? I don't know if that's in terms of like a bad person or just a bad player. Who's that?
One of the worst interviews I've ever had was Robbie Anderson because he's just like and then Darrelle Revis was nasty. Nick Mangold was nasty, not nice.
Really?
Like he's
nice to everybody on social media. It seems
nice in real life, but then once you're media, they treat you differently. There's a bunch of them that weren't great. I mean, everyone was
maybe just caught him on a bad day.
For the record, I will not accept Robbie Anderson's slander on this podcast. I love Robbie Anderson. That's my guy. I spent time with him at a summer camp. We was hanging out with kids. He's wonderful.
No, he's a good guy.
I love Robbie, my boy.
Yeah, Dylan and Nick Mangold had a 2-hour convo at Costco. I just bought his barbecue sauce. I did it on my bacon the other night.
out a microphone and ask him for an interview and let me know his reaction. I dare you.
Did you ever get to interview the very genuine Antonio Holmes? That was before you, right? That was way
I'm
before
not that old, dude. What the hell?
That probably wouldn't have gone too well with Santonio.
I did interview one of his kids, though. There's like
Santonio's kids?
12 of them, right?
Isn't that Cromartie?
Oh, no, that's Cromartie. Wrong Antonio. Santonio Antonio.
By the way, Jason's cat is more balanced than Sam Darnold. That's not right.
Yo, my cat is legit, like, just likes to chill like a parrot behind.
Wait, can we talk about that though? Like, do you guys want, like, you're like hardcore Jets fan. What do you want with Darnold? Like, what are you gonna get out of this?
You set up prime time on a tee.
Yeah.
He's ready to rip.
So, my preference, and again, it's not so much about loving Sam, but we have legitimate holes, multiple holes at wide receiver, O-line, edge, corner. So my opinion is if you bring Sam back for another year, you could still do whatever you want after that at quarterback. If he works out, if he's your guy going forward, great. If not, there's no commitment to him. You could still decline the 5th-year option. There's no commitment at all. Unless you fall in love with somebody, like Justin Fields or Trey Lance or somebody like that, Zach Wilson, we get a lot of comments about. Or if you could get Deshaun Watson, without going crazy, I'm not willing to do 4 first-round picks. I'd probably do 3 max. Unless something like that's available, I think you're probably running it back with Sam for another year.
Can the Jets afford to trade 3 first-round picks? No, they're not good enough for that.
Well, that's been my argument. There have been people that have been coming on saying trade 4 first-round picks and Quinnen Williams. And I'm like, if we do that, not only are you paying top dollar for a quarterback, but now you don't have those draft picks who are on low salary for the next 4 to 5 years. So how are you building your team? You're putting a lot of faith in Joe Douglas in the mid to late rounds to build the roster. And I'm not willing to do that.
He's good, but he's not that good. I don't know.
Primetime, if you were to trade if you were to trade Quinnen Williams right now, don't you think you could get 2 first-rounders for him?
I don't know about 2. Probably 1.
I think you can get 2.
I don't think you'd get 2 for him.
But why would they want to trade him? He's one of their best players.
Look, I'm just saying, if you include him, it's like including 1. Okay, so let's say they can get a first and a third. You get a lot more than a first for him, dude. He's on a rookie deal. He's a freaking monster.
Yeah.
This is what happens when Tyson leaves and we bring in Kev's nicer friend.
I've been good though. I haven't really defended Sam all that much. I've done videos on Trey Lance, on Zach Wilson. I'm trying to open, some doors to, potentially explore some other options there.
I know Sam personally, and he's like a really good guy. Like it's not. This is nothing.
He's a great. He's a great dude. Level-headed. I mean, exactly what you want. He's just got to show more as far as on the field. I don't think he's been set up for success, but he's got to do a little better. I'm not going to argue that.
Yeah. And
I
to
think
be honest,
a lot more than a second rounder.
ask me about my favorite interviews earlier.
Stop it. Ban him from the chat. That's crazy talk. A second, they took him in the first, and he's a freaking beast.
No, he's a monster.
He's an absolute monster. A second.
Maybe last year, before he kind of, came on this year, but
they got offered Did they get offered first for him? Yeah. Weren't they were thinking about trading him like at the end of his rookie year. Remember that? Like the trade deadline. Some team was like coming after him. They wouldn't give him up.
Yep. Could Nick Bosa get 2 first? I don't know if the Niners would even want to trade him, especially coming off an injury. He'd be trading him.
And Nick Bosa's not on a rookie deal anymore, is he?
What's that?
Nick Bosa, I don't think, is on a rookie deal anymore, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's only he was the same draft class as Quinnen Williams. It's been 2 years.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking of Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa, yeah, with San Diego.
Bosa.
Interior pressure is highly valuable. I agree. That was the whole conversation when we drafted him. That you got to be able to get pressure from the interior. So.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yes, Alex, he's a great dude off the field, but he's not that great on the field when he throws a player into triple coverage.
There's a prayer.
I mean, I agree. Like, it's a business. Like, I get it.
Sam is one of the most professional people in sports, I bet, but I would like to see him be professional on another team. We don't have a lot of Sam Darnold fans in this chat. So.
No.
Alex, you got a new subscriber. Bill Burr subscribed to you. You now have 36 subscribers. There you go.
My defense just happened like today. So thank you guys.
You already have 36 followers, huh, Alex?
Imagine if I actually spelled my name right, Jack.
Didn't you just sign up today?
Yes. Thanks, guys. I won't disappoint. I won't.
All right, so Steven, I don't care. You trade 3 firsts and Quinnen to get Watson. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get a franchise-altering talent. See, I think the conversation is different. Like if you're talking about the 9 or the Dolphins who can afford to trade those 3 first-round picks and maybe even a player, like you bring Watson to those teams, they're legitimate Super Bowl contenders right away. If the Jets do that, we still have a lot of work to do, and we're doing it with a lot less resources.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about it, though. It's not ideal, but I wouldn't be mad about it.
Carolina's the best fit for Watson. They're probably going to go hard after him.
We could take Teddy Bridgewater back.
Alex, you got another one? Jeremy, subscribe.
Thanks, Jeremy. Who are they?
Oh, Johnny,
where are you guys subscribing at?
37?
Thanks, babes. I love you
you.
all. Thank you.
Is this on TikTok that they're subscribed? Where are you guys subscribing?
It's YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Like I will link my TikTok to YouTube, so stay tuned,
You
guys.
can do that? You can
Need
do
your
that?
help. Yes, please.
You got to show me how to do that because I just created a TikTok a few weeks ago, but I don't know how to use it.
I'm learning how to use TikTok today. It's amazing.
If you guys like seeing hot girls cook, subscribe to her TikTok because me and Alex are about to start putting some serious content on that TikTok page. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be my marketing manager.
Yeah, I am. I'm hyping her up. I'm gassing her up. Get on TikTok now. You can say that you were one of the first 100.
Stop with Watson. He's not coming.
Wait, what the?
You stop it.
Wait, so who are they gonna draft? Like, I'm genuinely confused. Like, who are they gonna draft?
If they're going to go with the quarterback, my preference would be trade down, right? Because I think there's going to be a lot of teams that are interested in that number 2 pick. The Falcons potentially at 4 if they want to move up and take Fields. I'd be all about trading down, getting some extra picks, and then you go with Trey Lance. You sit him for a year. You let Darnold start. He learns the offense from LaFleur. And if Darnold's a complete bust, it's an easy transition. Lance takes over the following year. And if not, if Darnold plays out of this world, then you still have a young quarterback prospect that you could probably trade somewhere else.
Asking a Jets fan who the Jets are going to draft is literally like asking a stoner that just smoked a joint and you give him $20 to go into the supermarket and tell him what kind of snacks you're going to buy. Like, who the fuck knows? All I know is I'm going to eat because we have so many goddamn holes. The hell we draft is something that we're going to need. So it's just like, who are they going to draft? They need a quarterback, they need a wide receiver, they need a running back, they need an offensive line, they probably need a tight end. They need an edge rusher, they need a cornerback, and if Marcus May leaves, they need a safety. So let's just fucking draft everybody. That's just
a lot
crazy.
Of all gas, no break comments. For me, especially, Quinn May are safe from the trade block. Well, May is a free agent, so he is definitely free from the trade block. Quinnen, I would think. I mean, he's pretty much your only anchor on the defense, so I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah.
Watson
is flirting with the Jets because he wants the Finns. It's like high school.
No, why? Why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense. If he's flirting with the Jets, what he's doing is he's driving up the price for the Dolphins, and then he's going to the Dolphins to have less assets to build a winner around him.
Where's Watson from? Do you guys know?
What's up?
Do you know where he's from, Deshaun?
I believe he's from the New York area, no?
Is he?
Because if he is, then I would think he would want to come to the Jets, but apparently they say he doesn't want to.
Deshaun Watson is from Florida.
And there you go.
Oh, Georgia, Gainesville, Georgia.
Of course, Kyle is still all about Kyle Trask.
Essentially, right? I mean, same thing.
And by the way, Deshaun Watson has the same birthday as me, so I mean that pretty much makes him fucking awesome.
But like
Dylan,
20 years younger.
Dylan wants to get Jet Central on the show. Yeah, I mean during the offseason, we can have any other Jets content creators on here.
Yo, shut up.
Alex and Jada
are running one fucking day, so shut up with that shit. You're the oldest person.
Totally. We're up to 42. Let's
look at you. I bet we can hit 50 by the end of the night.
Alex currently has a hip flexor and an ice pack on her fucking waist, talking shit.
Out of my pants.
She's talking shit to me about being old with creaking after like one fucking day of working out. Nerve.
Wow. Alex, your grandma was cute on your IG video. COVID vaccine.
Oh my god, that was so nice of you. Thanks, Danks. She's adorable. My girl.
I just unsubscribed.
Come on.
You don't know the chat. We're a ruthless bunch in here, so
you're gonna miss out. Resubscribe.
Yeah. Alex is balling now. I thought this was supposed to be about like bets and shit. What the fuck happened?
Do some more bets. Do some more bets.
42 could easily be 57 if you spelled your name right.
It's so true.
What a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And by the way, you're calling her an idiot, but the word spelt, that's not a word. It's spelled spelled.
Spelled. Who said spelled? Who said spelled? don't.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Talking about
Alex,
my
do you have
onions.
onions? Yes, I made a lot of
Yeah.
onions today
Well,
with my meat.
I bet you, Alex, you probably make really good caramelized onions, don't you? Alex can cook her ass off.
Oh yeah,
Not better
I'm
than
a
me. Not better than me though. How long
Stop
does it take you to cook your caramelized onions?
I mean, it's not a race. It's not a sprint. It's an marathon.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. How long does it take you to cook them?
Half an hour.
See,
At
wrong
least.
answer. Should take
At
at least an
least.
hour. If
At
you're
least.
if you're trying to truly caramelize them the right way, it takes at least an hour, slow and steady. Otherwise, you're burning them.
Now, Primetime's right. Everybody's giving Primetime shit about caramelizing his onions for an hour. Clearly, he's never caramelized onions for an hour because they're fucking delicious. They want to taste like candy.
I was gonna say you've had my
I
onions
can
at the
caramelize
tailgate.
my onions half the time as his, and they will still taste as good.
Ooh,
Or
that sounds like a challenge.
Here's a question from Justin. You guys think CJ Mosley will be any good this year? And the answer is yes, because we now have a defensive coach. He's going to be healthy. I know he's been out for 2 years.
Lord knows he's well rested. He's probably going to wind up with an ice pack on his waist and fucking some kind of like hip flexor or some shit like Alex.
Oh my
Probably
god.
the same age, right? Alex is the same age as CJ Mosley?
like 24.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Gase talking shit to you, Jay?
That fucking picture. Shut up, Adam. Get the fuck out of here. I flew a plane over New York to get your punk ass fired, you clown.
We're getting a lot of requests for some cook-offs. Alex, favorite pizza topping?
Sausage, peppers, and onions. All three.
Ham and pineapple. Have at it.
I go with bacon.
That's disgusting. You're such a you're Jewish. Like that's like a Jewish like
I'm not Jewish. It's fucking ham.
pineapple and ham? Like
What?
Italians would never say pineapple.
No, you know
Like-
what? I'm just trolling the comments because I know if you say some stupid shit like that, they're gonna light you up. You want to see what they would have to say. No, I don't really like toppings on my pizza. To be honest, I like pizza. I mean, maybe some pepperoni.
No topping. What? Aaron Rodgers has invited you, Alex, to the halftime show.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Virtually.
You don't need condiments. You giving me shit about
what?
not.
I don't need
pizza?
condiments because my food is good.
Mayonnaise.
Dry rubs, marinades. That's all I need. I don't need condiments like ketchup, mayo, all that bullshit. I don't need that.
Yo, don't mayo is amazing.
Amazing. And he doesn't need salad dressing. No dressing.
Mayo is
Blue cheese ranch. Never had it. Never will have it.
Nothing on his wing. Nothing. It's
It smells
crazy.
gross. When I worked at a restaurant for 4 years, that was the worst part of being a server. When I had to change all the salad dressings, I wanted to fucking puke.
But hold up, you like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, as long as it's brushed on and stuff I can't just dump barbecue sauce on top of ribs. I wouldn't do that. If it's put onto it,
No.
then I like it.
Still.
Do you like tomato sauce?
Again, if it's cooked into a bolognese, yes. If you just dump tomato sauce on top of pasta, I can't eat it like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think Alex left us. She couldn't take any more of your food take.
Yes, I eat dry salad.
He does. He eats dry salad. The craziest shit I've ever done in my life. Yo, I feel like he's a serial killer or something. He used to be at my place. I'd be
What
like,
I made tonight. Oh, it's already coming out.
What is that?
meatballs. It looks fucking delicious.
Literally
Ooh.
meatballs.
That does look pretty good.
But they kind of split and they weren't supposed to because I was making this skinny turkey version and I didn't put enough breadcrumbs in. So it kind of turned into vodka bolognese. But I made vodka meatballs.
I have to ask the most important question. Are you
Yeah.
sitting that close to the kitchen or do you just have meatballs sitting out in your bedroom?
I'm at grandma's house. It's pretty small. So yeah, I'm that close to the kitchen.
Fair.
But normally
Big
I would have
meatballs.
a little meatball side dish next to my bed anyway.
Alex, you're getting some requests to shotgun.
Shotgun what?
A drink?
Beer.
Oh, a drink? I don't think I have
Yeah.
anything left. Let me check.
I thought you had
Alex,
your twisted teas.
don't fucking challenge her. Alex is hardcore. She is maybe the coolest female on this entire planet.
So I looked it up. The Bucks are the home team, Super Bowl home team. Oh, hold on, just lost it. It's by year, but opted to wear white and are playing the game at home. So confusing.
Very confusing. But white it is.
Alex Meatball's getting some hate by Steven.
Oh, stop it, dude. It's fucking, it was cooked a little while ago. Dude,
Those meatballs look like they've been
no. Go watch her meatball cooking tutorial on fucking TikTok. Go follow
I
her.
heard that. My meatballs are amazing.
Yeah,
They're
this is
very
fucking,
soft
Were they
sitting up.
delivered? Were they delivered?
This chat is over the top. They said that your meatballs were DoorDash to your house.
Not enough egg in the turkey balls.
Listen, motherfuckers. my balls are bigger and better than all of y'all's. So
Oh shit! All right. Primetime Jay has dry rub flakes in his beard right now.
No, Jay Primetime has. I don't have a beard.
Read it backwards. I should have known that. I love dry rubs. You know that. All the shit
Dry
I
rubs
have.
Look, listen, being serious, Primetime can definitely cook. He can cook his ass off. We tailgate together. I mean, I'm not eating some shitty food, but yeah, he can cook. But I'm gonna beat him.
We'll see about that. People want you to show me.
Look at those meatballs. What's wrong with you people?
They look all right.
Oh God, people just want to hate. That's all they want to do nowadays.
Thanks, Russell. I appreciate that.
She is.
They taste really good too.
Jay's
y'all can fuck off. Get the fuck out of here.
Simp.
This is great. This is great.
Wait, I'm like behind the times. What does it simp mean?
Like when you like put a girl on a pedestal, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm simping means like I sweat you, like I'm fucking, you know.
I always see that on what's her name, Liv Coward's page.
That's fair. You know what? I do simp Alex. Y'all can fuck off. I don't care.
Those meatballs are balls of Robbie. Jesus Christ.
They're just trying to be funny. They didn't even see my balls.
Jason, can your cats be Sam's emotional support animals?
Well, I named one after Sam. The other one's Jamal. I fucking trade that cat for 2 first-rounders for sure.
It's Sam and Jamal.
Yeah, that was a stupid move by me. I should have known better.
Yeah, so bad.
The cats, the guys that are off the team before the cats turned 2. Fucking clown show.
Oh shit! All right, so last call. Any comments? Any bets that you want to throw out there? Get them in now. We're going to start to wrap things up in a few minutes.
What's your pick, Kev? Did you make a pick? I didn't think you made a pick on the Super Bowl.
Did you? No, I love KC. I probably prefer going to money line because I could see it being a close game. But I love McCole Hardman over 25.5 yards. I've seen it on a few other apps, up to 30.5. But you can get him also scoring a touchdown at plus 210, I think it was. So you combine that with the yards and KC winning, it's almost like I think 7-1. So I love that.
Mello, let Mello make a pick.
Who is that?
That's my meatball. That's as long as Hardman doesn't fumble another freaking punt in the end zone, I think they're gonna handily win this game.
Well, Jay and I share the same thoughts on MetLife. So, Alex, what are your thoughts on MetLife? You worked in there. What are your thoughts on it?
It's a piece of shit stadium.
The worst.
Yep.
And like it wasn't even worth working in it. Like I would like drive from. I lived in Hoboken when I was working for the Jets, and I would drive to the stadium, and I would like walk right in to the media entrance and go up the elevator shaft and go right to the media floor and whatever. And the food was awful. Like usually, like I've been to Kansas City. I went there and they had amazing food like tacos or like soft pretzels or like popcorn. You go to MetLife Stadium and like legit all they offer you is like scrambled eggs and like a sub. It's like disgusting. And
they should hire me to cook for them.
It's like embarrassing.
Yeah. The MetLife Stadium, the best way I can describe it is it's almost like a fucking like a cruise ship, right? Like if you pay the big money, then you can like get a nice meal there, right? Like you got to be in the club and even the club, the food's not even that great, but like, you know, all the money from that place went into the high end shit. But if you're sitting in the upper deck at MetLife Stadium, you're basically in the bowels of the fucking Titanic. Like you're gonna get like if the shit goes down, it takes like 3 hours to get out of there. You know what I mean? It's like the stadium, the upper deck in that stadium is literally like it's an embarrassment. And what they did, it was just.
I think the lower level is just as embarrassing because between the 20s, the $25,000 PSLs, half those people are inside in the club. They're not out there. They're not rooting on the team. You don't have a home field advantage. There's no crowd noise. So Jay, thanks for flying the banner. That was awesome. Long suffering Jet fan.
I lost my mind a little bit there. Probably second time around, probably shouldn't have done it. Primetime got mad at me. So did Tyson. They thought that I was out of my mind. I probably was, but you know what? It is what it is.
The national anthem. I don't know.
240 on the national anthem.
The national anthem bet is the worst bet you can take because let me tell you something. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. If you take the over or the under, that feels like the longest 2 minutes. And you're watching your fucking watch from the first second on, and it can't. No, I'm not taking that bet. It'll give me anxiety.
Do you even know? Yeah, I'm not taking that bet either.
It'll give me anxiety.
Same thing. A lot of meatball comments. Your meatball's getting some love. Meatballs 24/7. Let's talk meatballs. Alex Jason Primetime, appreciate the cooking. Keep up the great work and keep this channel so diversified, open to many ethnic groups. It's certainly something we need in these hard times. Well said. That's why we do it, man. You know, a lot of shit going on. So much negativity on social media. It's nice to be able to come on here and just interact with people without any bullshit.
Okay.
Alex, can you put both of your elbows on your stomach? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is. Some
It feels like some kind of weird sexual.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh my god. Holy shit, it's a primetime betting video. Yep, I promised it before the Super Bowl, and here we are.
They said it would never happen primetime. Here it is.
Isn't Harden COVID list, or was that DeMarcus Robinson? I haven't heard anything about Harden.
No, he's not on the COVID list. I would know.
Some other receiver and some other scrub.
Yeah.
But they don't have
the comments tonight. Tyson's still number one. Now, I'm not going to hate on Tyson. Tyson's always great with the comments. He does much better than I do.
Yeah, Tyson was killing me before when the Australian kid was on, dude. I couldn't stop laughing. That was one of the your chat was on so much fire when the Australian kid was on, and Tyson couldn't make it through, and it was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
Dude, we had Australia, we had Scotland tonight. It was crazy, all over the place. If you worked at the stadium when I was there, Alex, you would have seen great things, according to Adam Gase.
Adam Gase? You weren't there when I was there. Well, I wasn't there when you were there.
Oh, my God.
It's funny how Adam Gase got fired, but he's still hanging around Let's Talk Jets Radio.
He's always on. Great stream, guys. What a trio. Appreciate that, Aaron. We always have celebrities here. Gase, Aaron Rodgers. Primetime, don't end the stream. Let's keep it going for another hour. We all have work in the morning. I don't know if we can go another hour.
Well, not all of us.
All right. I mean, if you want to go, I'll keep going.
No, I'm good.
To be fair, Alex's bedtime was about 4 hours ago, so we got to wrap this up relatively soon.
5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Losing my track on the comments here.
I give credit.
David, what's up, man? Long time
Back
to talk.
Green David's in the house, my man. Yo, by the way, Gangrene David, how's your swimming career going, man? You got a little is that on hold with COVID right now, or are you still whooping ass in the pool?
So many comments.
What's there, Alex? What's going on?
Did you hear that?
MetLife looks like an oversized razor blade. Great comment. I call it an oversized air conditioner, but same shit. Jay, if you're down in Florida, let's hit the strip club someday. Baby, me and Jen got divorced.
Yo, let me tell you a funny story. So I was driving home from Fort Lauderdale, and right on 95 between Fort Lauderdale, I live in Boynton Beach. There's this gigantic, crazy strip club, freaking, if anyone's ever seen the movie Porky's, so Florida.
Yes.
And I'm driving, and it's 1:30 in the morning. And the line to get into the strip club in the middle of a pandemic was insane. At 1:30 in the morning in a pandemic.
But it's always like that.
No, it shouldn't be like that. At 1:30 in the morning to get into a strip club, you're just arriving in the strip club.
When people go to strip clubs, it's when they're fucked up, right? So it's late
I don't
night.
think so. I think most people go to the strip club to get fucked up. 1:30. I mean, what time is that strip club even open till?
Jose, appreciate you, man. Thanks for
4 a.m.
Probably was 4 a.m., but still, you won't catch me at a strip club in the middle of COVID.
Alex, you're up to 44 subscribers. There you go.
Yo, I'm famous. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All you gotta do is come on here about 400 more times, and we can get get you up to 200,000.
Spell my name right.
Gordon Ramsay asking for the lamb sauce. I've never made lamb sauce.
If you are in this chat right now and you didn't follow Alex yet, you're a terrible person, and I'm shaming you.
Jay, when are we going to Miami for a weekend?
I'm in Miami every weekend, so come down anytime you want.
You're in Boynton Beach. What are you talking about?
40 minutes from Miami. You want to go to Miami? I'll meet you down.
That's like someone from Jersey saying they're in Manhattan every weekend. That's not true.
Okay, but if somebody that was from Missouri said to you, I'm coming to New York, you'd be like, all right, let's hang out.
I'm 45 minutes outside of Manhattan right now, but I'm not in Manhattan.
I don't need a lecture, Alex.
I'm definitely in suburbia.
This is our first fight. I'm no longer simping for you.
Who's the first touchdown? Kelsey plus 600, Gronk plus 1,500.
Gronk is not scoring a touchdown.
I don't think so either.
Gronk's
to be fair, Travis Kelce is the best tight end in football, and it's not even close. And my old friend over there, I don't know, why does it reverse it? My friend over there.
It does. It's
Yeah.
like the opposite of what you would think.
So weird. My friend over there did not want to draft Travis Kelce in her fantasy league.
Jeremy, chill.
Because she wanted George Kittle, and I had to have an argument with her as to why that made absolutely no sense. She went with Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce took her to fantasy glory in her
amazing guy.
In her 27-team fantasy league. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Why have so many people in the league?
Wow. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, what's your channel? Make sure, again, you don't type in the name that's on the screen as she spelled it wrong.
ALEXGIAIMO. And you can like follow me on all social and YouTube on that.
The best thing is that Alex Giaimo is like racking up the followers right now, though. For people that can't hear what's going on, that are just going on site, they're following the shit out of Giaimo.
Checked out her interviewing players after games video on YouTube. Yeah, she's phenomenal. Definitely check her out.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you.
She's absolutely a legend in her field, and some person out there, some company out there is going to be very lucky that she is currently not working and going to hire her. I am a mega sim. Deshaun Watson, I'm simming for you too, my guy.
He's not a sib. He's my boy.
You're up to 45 now?
Wasn't she at 47 a minute ago?
Who knows?
The over-under on Tyreek Hill touchdowns. I think he'll score. I think the line on him scoring a touchdown was at like minus 175. I forget what it was for 2 touchdowns, but I'm going with him.
Lock it in. 2. He's scoring 2.
I think Kelsey's going to score 2. I don't know.
No, he's going to get a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Watch.
Gordon Ramsay, Florida is a filthy place where sweaty donuts live.
Fuck off, Gordon Ramsay, kid. You're not even a good chef. You suck.
Alex, do you need a pet koala?
Got one.
Oh man, this chat.
Is that like a sexual joke? A pet koala?
It probably no. Tyson tends to talk about like koalas and kangaroos. We've had some callers from Australia on here, so this chat goes off the rail at times. Tried following Alex, got confused. Follow Guillermo del Toro now.
That's funny.
Holy shit. Who is Gal Gadot? I don't know who that is.
Gal Gadot. Yo, that's
I don't know who that is.
That's Wonder Woman. She's so hot. Gal Gadot.
I'm looking at Gal Gadot. She does look a little bit familiar. I mean, she does look a little bit familiar.
She's an Israeli supermodel, and she is gorgeous.
I don't know. I knew who Margot was from.
She literally played Wonder Woman. She's literally Wonder Woman. This is Gal Gadot.
You do look kind of like her.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh, I don't look like her. Who said I look? No. I don't think I look like her. I just think she's beautiful. She's Wonder Woman.
No, somebody said you look like her.
That's very nice of you.
Unfortunately, Gangrene David's senior season got canceled, so apologies to him. Hopefully it goes well.
Sorry, buddy.
Hate to see that. But solid work on your end. Keep training.
Yes, apparently I do live under a rock. I don't watch Wonder Woman or anything like that. Prime, can you get Olivia Landis on the show?
Olivia Landis.
Uh-oh. You have some beef.
She did Aaron Rodgers. She must be like weird.
Is there behind the scenes like Jets sideline reporter beef? Like if you ran into
Olivia Landis.
If you ran into Liv Landis at a bar, would you fight her?
I'm thinking Olivia the celebrity. I have no idea who Olivia Landis the reporter is.
She's the one who took your position.
After I left, she yeah. I don't know her. I'm sure she's been there for a long ass time.
She's like the new chick that came on the scene after the old chick got dumped, or after the old chick did the dumping, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm not saying you got that. That's a bad choice of word. That's why I changed it.
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know her. I'm sure she's.
Would you?
I cannot imagine doing that job for that long.
Alex versus Manish. That'd be a good fight.
Did you like
Zach? I thought he got fired.
Yeah, he did.
Did you get along with Manish on the sidelines? Were you friendly?
I mean, Manish is friendly with everyone. He's always looking for the inside scoop, you know.
Type her channel.
As soon as I left, you better believe he hit up my DMs.
What happened?
I said as soon as I left the Jets, he hit up my DMs immediately. He's just looking for the scoop.
Oh, I thought he hit up your DMs. I thought you were gonna say he was trying to hit
holler at you.
No, he's trying to holler at like drama, like, oh, like what happened? Like, why did you leave? Blah, blah, blah.
I thought he was gonna come in with new phone. Who this?
So who does he work for now?
Holler at you.
Nobody right now. Daily News let him go. I think he's a
No, I feel like Scorn Jets. We should get Manish and Alex to start their own Jets media company. In primetime, you can go work there. It'll be all the people who were never allowed back on the sideline ever again.
Well, Jay, you missed it before. I left a comment on one of the Jets posts on the Let's Talk Jets account, and they actually liked it. So there might be room to kind of repair that relationship there. Oh, you were there for that?
I like that.
That's right. I was at the end of your call. I forgot that.
Off season, they're slipping. I guarantee that thing gets unliked. Like when Woody Johnson liked somebody during the Fire John Idzik campaign. Somebody tweeted at him, like this if you're gonna fire John Idzik, and he liked it, and then he unliked it like an hour later. I guess he must have been scrolling or whatever and hit it. But
you not remember he liked like all my personal Instagrams, like the one of me and my girlfriends in our bikinis, and he literally commented like, "Nice shot, girls. You look great."
Woody did?
Yes. Oh. And the entire Jets PR team literally like contacted me, begging me to take the comment down.
Let's talk about it. Let's get more into detail there. I feel like we're getting some juicy info now.
And if I was an asshole, I would have like posted that screenshot. But that's not.
So let's go further. So is it true that Woody Johnson in fact stalked you? I
mean, define stalk. No, he didn't stalk me, but like
he showed up outside of your house and
wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
He used my Instagram. Yes.
I'm just kidding. We're just trying to get the Jets sold to a good owner. I feel like I was trying to create something there.
He definitely perused my Instagram. That's
Jesus.
Definitely.
You have and then you have an idiot sandwich, you donut.
What does that mean?
Oh my God.
Since when is Gordon Ramsay fucking in the chat, man? Is he been in the chat for a while?
Since we started doing the cooking videos, Gordon Ramsay always pops his head in. Oh my God.
To be fair, I really do enjoy Gordon Ramsay and his just no fucks given attitude for just cursing people out. It's truly phenomenal.
Alex, your meatballs look awesome and very authentic. You certainly know how to cook and are certainly no impasta. You get it?
Thank you, Cody, because that's true. And I'm about to freeze my balls. So just pop them in my mouth all week.
All right, last call on comments, bets as we start to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. Yeah, we talked about Mickey Callaway before. I thought it was interesting last night. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter when the guy from Mesmerized kind of hinted at what was about to come out, and then 3 people quit from their blog. I thought that was
okay. So explain to me what happened. I was on the plane during that. I was trying to figure out. So I saw that there was something coming out about Mickey Callaway. I saw that he tweeted about it, and then everybody freaked out on him. What did he do wrong?
Yeah, there was a lot of drama.
I think the guy from Mesmerized kind of leaked the information before he was supposed to, or maybe even like gave away who his source was that provided the information that, what was about to come out on Callaway. And then all of a sudden, like 3 of their prominent writers on Mesmerized just left the site.
But I don't understand. He runs the site. Somebody that worked for him broke the story before they did, even though they work for the site.
No, I think he broke. I think he found out what was about to be reported, and he, I guess, put it out there in a tweet, and then he deleted it.
But this is kind of like if Manish got a story and the Daily News tweeted it from their sports account before Manish put it out on his personal account.
I don't think so, because that would be like Manish and the Daily News working together. I think the story was going to come out from somewhere else, and maybe he just leaked the news that he wasn't supposed to, revealing his source. There was a lot of weird stuff that was going on Twitter if you search it. I saw people were freaking out, and I didn't understand what was happening, and I was too hungover to even bother doing anything.
He was super nice to me when I was the Mets girl, and probably for a reason. But he was very nice, I have to say.
I love
nice.
Jared Porter. Unbelievable.
Who's Jared Porter? What happened with Mickey, by the way? What?
Did you say who's Jared Porter?
What's up?
Did you say who's Jared Porter?
No, what happened with Mickey Callaway?
Apparently he made advances with like 5 different women across like 3 different teams requesting like lewd photos or doing something like that.
Jeez,
like who hasn't at this point?
There was an article in The Athletic about like an hour or 2 ago that dropped. I didn't read it because I'm not subscribed to The Athletic, so I can't see all the details, but
jeez.
Alex, air out all the dirty laundry. I love it.
I have so much. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day if you get me drunk enough. I don't know.
You let Alex on a live stream drunk as hell and
only Monday, you guys.
Stories I've heard over the years, and it'd be the most watched Let's Talk Jets of all time.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we'll save all that for next week, but we'll start to wrap it up. Again, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. If there's any other news as far as the Jets goes, we'll be live. Tyson and I will be live tomorrow night with Tyrone, 8:30, talking Jets. Feel free to call in, and have a good night. Stay safe in the snow.
How come when you point this way, it goes that way, and when you point this way, it goes that way, but when you point down, it doesn't go up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it does.
Ponder that. No, I'm saying when you point up, it goes up. When you point down,
trippy.